You say 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Hello, I'm Mike.
Hello, I'm Lynn.
And this is Hello Mansfield.
Well, hello, Mansfield. Welcome to the show today. I'm Lynn Rozak.
And I'm Mike.
And Mike, I missed you last week.
I missed you all too. I tell you, I would have much rather been here.
Well, we would have loved to have you, but we're glad to have you today.
It's good to be back. How was your weekend?
It was fantastic.
What'd you do?
You know, we went over to the farmer's market over off of Broad and Walnut Creek.
Right here in Mansfield,
Yeah,
Texas.
it was great.
You know, I tell you, I'm hearing that you can buy bread, you can buy all kinds of stuff.
Yep, lots of baked goods.
That's good.
Lots of some produce, some meat. They had all kinds of stuff over there.
You wait until we open Guyer Commons. That's going to be
you know what?
Off the chain.
I hear that's going to be really cool. I can't wait.
It
I
really
can't wait.
is. Really
What'd you do? What'd you do this weekend?
You know what? I lost my mind.
Oh my goodness.
I hadn't played softball literally in about 20 years.
What?
And my mind told me that I could do a whole lot of things that I was trying to do and did it. But
did it do it?
You know, I'm kind of walking around today like
a little bit.
I need some drugs.
You need some drugs? Oh, bless your heart. Bless your heart.
You know what? But we've got some great guests. So they're
gonna
help me with the hormone therapy and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, they're gonna help you out today.
Hook me
up. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. I'm feeling my age right now.
Oh no. Well, you're a young man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Young and almost 59. I tell you.
Almost 59.
Yeah.
Woo.
But again, we've got great guests.
We do.
I'm going to get some good guidance on how to get these old bones rehabbed. And
you know what? And the sun is shining outside.
The sun is shining.
Yeah.
Well, what a night. I mean, last night was just a lot of thunder and lightning, but we made it.
It was a little bit, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
So, Mansfield, just get ready for a great show today.
And we'll be back after these messages.
See you on the other side of this break.
I'm sure that you think when you come into a session that you'll sit down and pose and cheese and smile. That's not how we do it here at Heather Harvey Photography. Hi, my name is Heather Harvey, and I'm the owner of Heather Harvey Photography. I first started with photography when I was a little girl. My dad gave me my first camera. It was a pink Barbie camera with a big shiny cube on top. It's so special to me that my clients allow me to come into their life, into their special moments, and be a part of it. I love photography. It gives me such joy, and it truly is such a passion to be able to tell somebody's story. Let Heather Harvey Photography be part of your story.
Discover the vibrant flavors of Thailand at Blue Mint Thai and Asian Cuisine on East Ebby Lane in Mansfield. Satisfy your cravings with fan favorites like the golden pouches, Thai fried rice, and our signature crazy drunken noodle. Featured on ABC News and Dallas Business Journal, every dish is packed with authentic taste. Whether you're planning a cozy dining experience, a convenient takeout, or an unforgettable private event, Blue Mint Thai has you covered, where passion meets flavor and every bite tells a story.
In a world driven by digital, businesses need more than just a presence. They need a partner. Introducing TaylorMade Consulting Group, your digital ally. As certified Google Cloud partners, we leverage the latest technology to propel your brand. From concept to execution, we craft tailored solutions to elevate your brand and drive results. Ready to unlock your brand's full potential? Contact TaylorMade Consulting Group today for your free digital audit and discover the difference TaylorMade solutions can make for you.
The medical side of skincare is more in depth. It's getting to know what causes those skin issues and helping to deal with them properly. Hi, I'm Haley with Confident Skin by Haley. I am a medical esthetician and I am also an acne specialist. I do have an LED light therapy treatment. I have my red therapy, which is going to be more anti-aging. I have my green, which is going to be more brightening, and then my blue, which is going to be really great for acne. That's going to help to kill that bacteria. Head over to my website and book your next treatment.
All right, welcome back. We've got Katie Flowers with Mansfield Independent School District. She's going to tell us all about who she is, what she does, and we're going to talk some back to school. I know school
But
just got out.
Mike, they just got out of school.
I know, but it's good to have the little angels back in school.
Every mom is looking forward.
Right. Well, thank you guys for having me. My name is Katie Flowers, and I'm the Director of Community Relations for
All right.
Mansfield ISD, and I help plan our annual Back to School Bash, and this upcoming one, August 2nd, is going to be 10 years.
Wow.
August 2nd, 10 years.
Yes.
Wow.
What else
Wow.
goes into that? I mean, because you're the one planning it, and talk to us about the volunteers, the folks that come through, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah, we have a lot of amazing volunteers that make this happen, a lot of great financial donors that make this happen, and of course our community. And so everyone comes together to just make sure that all of our students and MISD community is ready for back to school, because we know a lot goes into it. There's a lot of resources that go into it. So we are there to assist.
So at this back to school bash, so if people show up, what are they going to expect? So I know it draws a crowd, and it'll be, traffic around the Performing Arts Center, right? That's where it is this year. Okay. And so when you show up, what happens?
Yeah, so every year we expect just over 10,000 people. So we've got a lot of people that come through.
Wait a minute.
10,000?
10,000?
Yes, 10,000 people.
At the Performing Arts Center.
That makes sense.
Performing Arts.
Yes.
Yeah. That checks out. That checks out. I believe it.
So you're talking about traffic and all of that. My God. So, okay, go ahead. So 10,000 people show up, and what do they do? What do they get?
So we have backpacks, school supplies.
Okay.
We have shoes that we give away.
Okay.
And so all of these things our students and families can come and get in line for. This year, we're all going to be in one location, which we're really excited about because we've kind of split it in the past between Ben Barber Innovation Academy and the center. This year, it's all going to be at the center, and we've got it strategically placed so that all of our lines are in air conditioning, which is very important.
I was going to ask, is this inside or outside? Because you do see these type of events across the DFW area. Right. A lot of times they're outside.
Oh, yeah. And you're right. In Mansfield, outside, in August?
Right.
Good God.
And they draw a line, right?
Well, you know what? Now, I'm curious as to how you're going to get all those folks into the Performing Arts Center. So talk a little bit about that. So how will people navigate that?
Yeah, so we'll have a map the day of. So all of our attendees will be able to see a map. The seating that is in the performance hall, we're going to utilize that as our lines so that people can sit down, which is always great, and then be in air conditioning. So we'll utilize that space, which we haven't utilized before. And so we're really excited to have it all in one place this year.
And believe it or not, I've never been to the event. However, I've been by and I've seen it is highly orchestrated. So there are people directing traffic. I'm sure the same goes on inside the event. So it's probably like a finely oiled machine, right?
Yes. After 10 years, we've got it down.
Yes.
But we do have, our transportation, our wonderful transportation staff that
They will transport students and shuttle them from the different high schools.
Oh, fantastic.
Really?
Yes.
Well,
so-
let's get a little bit more information about that, but we need to take a break.
Right.
So when we come back, we'll find out more about the back to school bash.
All right, we'll be back in 2 and 2.
It's rare that I make a connection with people, a true, genuine connection. But I know I don't feel like she's there to just take my money. My name is Monica Irving, and I've been a proud client of Haley's for 3 years. First of all, whenever I make an appointment, I'm excited. I cannot wait to see her. I love that she's always on time, always professional. I love the environment. I feel like I'm going to go see one of my girlfriends that I haven't saw in a long time, and I know that my skin and I will leave better than where we came. Confidence seen by Haley makes me feel confident and inspired and feel like I can tackle on the world.
In a world driven by digital, businesses need more than just a presence. They need a partner. Introducing TaylorMade Consulting Group, your digital ally. As certified Google Cloud partners, we leverage the latest technology to propel your brand. From concept to execution, we craft tailored solutions to elevate your brand and drive results. Ready to unlock your brand's full potential? Contact TaylorMade Consulting Group today for your free digital audit and discover the difference TaylorMade solutions can make for you.
Being receiving.
Located in Mansfield, Texas. Started with a vision back about 11 years ago. Came to the conclusion one day that it was time to start a trucking company. Everybody in this company really does care about one another. Trucking is the backbone of this country, but what we do is absolutely paramount to the success of this country's survival.
At Allison's Sketchbook, we bring stories to life with every stroke. Serving the DFW area and beyond, we specialize in live art, book illustrations, and graphic design, turning your vision into a vivid reality. Whether it's a corporate event, a custom illustration, or a powerful design, let your vision unfold with us. Send us an email or check out our Instagram page to let the magic begin.
Hi, I'm William Cletus, president of Solving the Maze. Solving the Maze is an A to Z managed service provider. We cover everything from basic tech support, project services in every single area of information technology. Additionally, one of our focuses as a managed service provider is putting the word service first. Solving the Maze makes sure that you see the face. It's not just remote support all the time. We're going to come on site. We're going to help you. We're going to engage. You're going to see a face.
So welcome back. So Katie, you were saying they can go to some other places and be shuttled in. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, so Legacy High School and Summit High School, traditionally we have shuttled them in from those schools to
Great.
help alleviate some
That
of the
is good.
congestion and parking.
That's fantastic.
So you have 10,000 people. I'm sure that they're just not all in line just to get supplies, which I'll ask you about later. What other services are you going to be offering?
Yeah, we provide a lot of different things
Okay.
to get kids ready for school, because it's not just the supplies and backpacks, it's also the physicals that they need for sports.
The
Oh.
sports physicals, that's so important. It's you need it, you have to have it.
Yes.
That's great to have that
Yes,
available.
and
get the
Texas
physical.
Health is, generously providing their providers to
Oh,
do those
wonderful.
services.
That is good.
We've got immunizations that will be happening to
Okay.
get kids ready for August, and then
Right.
dental eye exams from local providers here.
Great.
Fantastic.
And then Mansfield Methodist is providing a mammogram bus for some of the moms that come and want to utilize those services.
Well, that
That's-
is great.
That's
So,
incredible.
yeah, and is all of that for a fee or what? What is it?
It's all free.
All free.
It is all free. And so it's provided from some of our generous donors that give every year.
So free is my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Free is my favorite.
Yes, got it.
So if you are part of an organization or a business and you want to get involved, what do they need to do?
Yeah, so we have a link on our website. If you type into Google Mansfield ISD Back to School Bash,
Okay.
it's going to be that first link.
Okay.
And Our vendor booths are $350 if you want to be a vendor.
Okay.
Okay.
And again, that's great advertising
It is.
because 10,000 people come
10,000
through.
people, that's a lot.
And so, and a lot of those vendors will provide free activities and games and freebies to the students. That way there's other activities for the kids to do.
Sure.
So now, in an event like this, when we say free, that means donation. So what does that look like? How can people donate? Well, let me back up. Do you need donations? You know, I mean, because you don't
Right.
ever know. I mean,
Right.
We always need donations.
Always need
Yes,
donations.
Always need donations.
And they come in the form of what?
Yeah, so every year we try to surpass our $100,000 goal of for this event donations, and so we have donors from Common Ground,
Of course.
a lot of the churches, you know, the hospitals, things like that, and so we are just short of our goal right now, and so we are still looking for donors.
Okay.
Great.
And
Okay.
of course vendors to help with that reaching our goal too.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Awesome. That sounds
Listen,
great.
it's the best show in town.
Yeah.
The Back to School Bash in
The Back to
Mansfield.
School Bash.
It draws
Right.
10,000 people.
Yes.
Okay. Well, excellent. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
And we wish you the best.
We wish you the
Thanks.
Mom
best.
to
And
be.
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you for helping.
Oh,
Thank
God
you for
bless.
helping put on such a great event for our community.
Absolutely.
And we'll be back after these messages.
My name's Allie Cummings, and I met Heather about 7 years ago. Heather's not your typical photographer. I think she does candid photos very well, but her artistry behind editing the photos is what makes Heather different than a normal photographer. The last year that we did outside family photos, it was quite chaotic, and Heather's really good about snapping random pictures as we're all running around. And I'm pretty sure my husband was holding up a bubble wand, and Cameron was going to grab it. As Heather was taking pictures of it, I thought, I wonder what she sees. And later she sends me a picture, and it was actually Cameron feeding a leaf to a long neck. And it is the most miraculous thing that she saw in the moment and turned it into a piece of art.
Actually, my dad, my brother, and my son, they're into the trucking industry. My dad is a mechanic, a diesel mechanic. So is my brother. And my son, he works at the T8. And my dad always said, he used to tell me, like, you know, back in the days, it was hardly any women driving. So my dad always used to tell me, you know, get into the trucking, you know, it's good money. And he said, I want to see you drive a truck. You know, it's like, it runs in the blood. So that's what got me into the trucking industry.
And I was like, damn, I'm going to buy this restaurant. I'm Mike Wilson, and I ended up dropping out of college, and I enlisted in the Air Force in 1999. Once I enlisted in the Air Force, as my friend Elisa knows, it's a real life-changing experience.
And my name is Elisa Dodenhoff. Met Mike in the military, and both of us are Air Force Security Forces. I have worked locally in Mansfield, so I was a regular at Bloomington High and Agent Cuisine before Mike took over. So, you know, we've known each other in passing, and I said, oh my goodness, it's Major Wilson.
And my name is Randy Ochoa. I'm a general manager. We all come from Bangkok, Thailand, and we brought all the family and, you know, our family secret recipes from grandma and then my mom.
My name is Ben Boulier. I'm a board certified plastic and reconstructive surgeon. I'm also the owner of Posh Plastic and Reconstructive Surgery, and obviously we're based here in Mansfield, Texas. So overall, no, I think I'm very happy, no regrets. I already referred people to the mission one. I told them they were great. I told them that they would be pretty down to earth, pretty straightforward. You would not be confused about the process. And for someone like me who's a novice in the process, I mean, trust me, I'm a stickler for what I want. I definitely think I got what I want.
All right, welcome back. We've got the Serotonin of Mansfield Center. The Serotonin Center of Mansfield is here with us today, and I'm messing that up. So we'll get it fixed here in about
We'll get it right.
10 seconds.
We'll get it right.
All right, Dr. Seroyer is here, and you're going to talk to us a little bit about what you do at Serotonin, and you've got a good person here with your partner here. So let's talk a bit about it.
Sure.
Well, Serotonin Centers is a place we just recently opened in Mansfield, and it's really an avenue for people to become their best self.
Okay.
We try to provide the keys and open the doors so you can improve on your healthy living and really restore yourself back to the vitality and the vigor that you had 10, 15 years ago before aging starts to set in.
Well, boy, I tell you what, this is a great subject for the morning.
I'm aging backwards. I don't know about you guys.
Well,
we try to help with that.
I thought I was until after the softball.
The softball,
yeah,
you brought it all into perspective, right?
Segment for me and for other folks like that whose mind tells them one thing, but their body says another. So talk to us a bit about what you do. First of all, who do you have with you?
This is Amanda Metcalf, and she's our health coach, who's kind of your VIP concierge for your health and mental, your physical and mental transformation that you get when you come in to see us.
All right.
Well, now talk to us about what you do.
So it's really a comprehensive approach to healthy aging. I think one thing that really sets us apart is when you walk through the doors, everything is at your feet that you can utilize to really live a healthier life. We break it down into several main aspects. We do hormone replacement, both male and female.
Okay.
We do medical weight loss management. We do IV therapy. We do nutritional supplements. We actually have really high-grade prescription quality supplements that we use to help assist you in this transformation. And then we do all the aesthetics. So we do Botox, we do fillers, facials, microneedling. Really anything you need. We have regenerative resources like state-of-the-art red light table. We do hyperbaric oxygen therapy. Really, it's one stop that you can accomplish everything you need to live a healthy life and add some years on to the end of it, but really live with the utility that you want and be able to do the things as we age that you could have done when you were earlier.
Okay. So Amanda, if I come in and see you, what are you going to do for me? What are you going to tell me? So just act like I'm there. Just act like I'm there. Just act like I walked in and I was like, Amanda,
help me.
So first of all, I'm just going to assure you that you came to the right place, right?
Okay.
And what we do when people walk in the door is we meet you where you are at, right? So there's no cookie cutter program. There's no copy paste where we're at. When you come in and you come see me or any of the other ladies in the center, we're going to ask you questions. We're going to get to know you. Where are you at right now as far as your fitness journey, your nutrition journey, and then where do you want to go? What are your goals? What are your goals for the future, the immediate future, and 10 years from now? So we can put a program in place specifically to help you get there.
Interesting. So again, I'm on this hormone replacement thing, just in my head. Help me to know, again, as a guy,
as a guy,
what does that look like for us?
It's interesting, and that's kind of what sent me down this pathway and this quest of knowledge to try to get myself to where I could live better and live longer. I've got young kids and a wonderful family I love to go home to, and I just want to be able to be active and to continue to support them and be there for them. So both sides of my family have Alzheimer's in it, and both of my grandparents on either side passed from Alzheimer's. So I did some genetic testing and found out that I'm an ApoE34 carrier, which means I have a little higher risk than the normal population. And I also have, it's a long word, but it's called methylene tetrahydrofolate reductase deficiency as well, which means I can't process supplements. And as I got down that pathway of, okay, how do I live better? I'm also an orthopedic surgeon. So by trade, I've got the medical background, and I'm looking at this, and there was just so much information that I felt like needed to be shared, and that kind of led to it. But the hormone replacement was the interesting one. And I had always viewed hormone replacement as guys trying to get back into the gym and doing this. And ironically, I viewed it more as male than female because I figured the female, the hormones were always taken care of.
Wrong.
Right. But the reality of it is there was a terrible study funded by the government back in 2000 called the Women's Health Initiative, and it gave hormones a really bad view, and it actually said they led to breast cancer, which wasn't true because they were using hormones that were equine, so horse hormones that we don't use anymore, and now we're using bioidentical hormones. So essentially, we're replacing what you've lost with normal aging. But the long-term implications for male and female are huge. So if you think about in the 30s, of age 30, someone having a heart attack and unfortunately not making it, think of a male or a female. It's always a male.
Right, always a male.
Because the females have the hormones, the males don't. So once females go through menopause, if they don't get on hormone replacement within a couple of years, the actual cardiovascular event rate is the same between a male and a female because they've lost the hormones. As they age further and we get into maturity, the risk of Alzheimer's in a female who's not been replaced with hormones is actually 3 times greater than someone who has been replaced as well as a male.
So my mother and my grandmother both passed due to Alzheimer's complications, and so I'm on hormones. So I do. Do y'all do the pellets at your space?
We do. We do the pellets.
So that is. I was telling Mike before the show. I was like, it's just been a lifesaver. I mean, really, really is.
Right. It is. And to the male side of things, as you were asking, I mean, it's the difference in waking up and feeling like, oh, I can't even move, to waking up in your it's me today. You've got the normal joint fluid, your bones are strong. It actually gets you back to where your body feels and works like it did 10 and 20 years ago.
So we do need to go to a break, but I want to ask one question before we go to the break. Is how does that affect someone's mental health? Because I feel like when a lot of times, if we can test someone's hormones, maybe that is an issue.
It is a huge issue. And so hormones and being at the right levels has a profound impact on anxiety, depression, but just your general sense of well-being and the feeling you get from it. It's like with your car. If you don't go in for regular service checks and the car's not feeling right on the road, you get everything in the right
everything else is wrong, right?
Yeah,
it's not just one thing. It all works together.
They're the key that run everything in your body.
Okay, well, let's go to break, and we've got some more questions, and I'm sure we'll get the answers.
We'll talk weight management.
Oh my gosh, absolutely! Right after these messages.
Confident Skin by Haley. I am a medical esthetician, and I am also an acne specialist. When I got to around the age of 17 and 18 is when I started to experience more acne, and of course that took a toll on my confidence. A part of what helped my confidence, crazy enough, is helping other people with their confidence and helping bring a smile to their face, because I know that feeling of just wanting to hide. And that's just really what drove me and pushed me to want to help others with their skin. Head over to my website and book your next treatment with me.
Perhaps more protracted by the lights of perverted sorrow.
The quality of the food, the service, the ambiance is all part of what makes the true dining experience.
I'm Ashley Fuller, and I'm the owner of Fuller Land Surveying here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I'm sitting here with my friend JD with Bela Berry Realty, and we're going to talk to you today about why realtors should choose their surveyor and why it's important to develop those relationships.
You know, the other day we were in a sticky situation and we needed a survey. It needed to be done at a very short timeline. And somebody was like, call Fuller, give them a shout, see how fast they can turn it around. It's like, oh my gosh, you saved the day.
I'm Dr. Amanda Stanley, owner and supervisory psychologist.
I'm Adam Stanley, co-owner of Stanley Psychology. We chose to office in downtown historic Mansfield in order to better serve the community here.
So we are here to offer a variety of mental health services, including diagnostic evaluations and psychotherapy for individuals of all ages. With our practice expansions at Stanley Psychology, we have openings available to help you.
Give us a call, contact us via our social media channels or through our website, and let us help you with your mental health journey.
So at Viridian Property Solutions, our goal is to get you, the homeowner, the
the most amount of money possible for your damages. I'm the owner of Viridian Property Solutions, and we are public adjusters in the Mansfield area. We've been in the insurance business for 15 years doing property assessments. So when it comes down to getting the right estimate amount submitted to your insurance company, that's where a good public adjuster is going to come in and really be on your side.
All right, welcome back. Okay, so there's so much that you still do that we haven't even talked about.
Right.
So tell us a little bit about the weight management.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, and I think that's one of the areas where we really hit it out of the park. And everyone, dinner time conversation now, everyone's heard of semaglutide, everyone's heard of Ozempic, tirzepatide, you name it. But they really work. As an orthopedic surgeon, I can tell you, I've got so many patients who now are able to have their joint replacements because they can get the weight down to a level that's safe for them to have surgery. You can lose 20% of your body weight within a year.
Wow.
The problem, however, is what you're losing. You're also losing muscle mass.
Right.
And the way our system is set up is most of the people on these medications now, they get their medication, they get their shots, and then they call back for a refill, but there's no one to guide them through. And we've taken an approach that really addresses that. And that's where Amanda comes in. As you talked to earlier, she's pretty modest. She's a certified she's a certified fitness instructor, personal trainer, as well as nutritionist. She's owned her own gym. So she really knows this space inside and out. And she is the VIP concierge to your transformation. So when you come in and you want to get on weight loss with us, she's going to take you through what's called an in-body scan. And they put you on this machine that's amazing. You get on it and it tells you your extracellular water weight, your skeletal muscle mass weight, your adipose weight. And then we track you as you go. Every 2 weeks, you're going to meet with her and you're going to get another scan to make sure we're not losing the muscle mass. She's going to make sure that you get the right supplements, because if you don't have the right amount of amino acids, the right types and amount of protein, you're going to end up losing the muscle, which is what you don't want. Because what we all do to burn our calories is we rely on the metabolic rate of your muscle mass. So if you lose that muscle mass, once you come off the medicine, you're no longer going to be able to burn the calories you need. You're just going to gain it back. And she'll meal plan with you. She finds out what food you like. She'll give you recipes for a 2-week time period, and then checks in with you all the time to make sure that you're keeping on par. And it really lends to accountability and the ability to have someone to communicate with and go through the journey with you.
Well, just to have a consultant, right? Just to have someone to help you along the way, because you didn't get there overnight, and it takes more than just a few days or really medication. It's a mindset. It's a training, if you will, for your lifestyle.
So, supplements, we hear about it all the time. Catch a commercial, they're talking about taking something in regard to supplements. That is not necessarily FDA approved, okay? So what makes your supplements different from what we hear all the time?
Or what we see when we go to the grocery store?
Perfect. That's a great question. And that's actually what really drew me to Serotonin. And we have an amazing, comprehensive line of supplements. And we've painstakingly sourced with one of the top supplement nutraceutical companies in the country. And everything we have is third-party tested and batch tested, which means that everything you have, you can scan a barcode on the back of it. You can check the purity level of it. So when we see you, we go through a comprehensive 76-point blood test, and we can tell all your hormones, your vitamins, your peptides, your chemistries.
That's great.
And then we have the right supplements that can help you get you in line. And again, we're not putting you on medication. We're giving you the supplements that allow your body to naturally get you where you need to go. And this is the foundation. All of the other stuff we do, the hyperbaric chamber, the red light therapy, the M-Scope Neo, which you lose your weight. And now we've got this machine that in a 30-minute session, it's like doing 20,000 crunches at a time. And it also helps to burn fat. So it's kind of like a non-invasive liposuction. Those are all the things that help you fine tune. It's the foundation that gets you there. If you don't have this foundation, if you're doing the aesthetics, you're doing a Botox, you're doing microneedling, your skin is not going to maintain the results because you don't have the right foundation. So this is the key. and the supplements are where you're really going to make a difference in how you live.
Well, I can't wait to visit. I know you have your
Yes.
ribbon cutting on Friday at
Yes.
10 a.m.
Really excited.
So anyone can come by and visit and just check in and talk to Amanda and just see what the facility is like. But where are you located?
There you go.
Yeah, so we love our location. We're right in the middle of everything. We think we're on Matlock, about 0.3 of a mile from the hospital on Broad. So right past where Cannon intersects to Matlock,
Right.
we're right there, right on the road. So we got a big sign out there. You can see us, and please come in and stop by. I think the one take home I would tell you is this is not a business. This is a way of life, and we are opening our doors. And we want you guys to be part of the Serotonin family. So when you come in, we know your name, we know your kids, we know what you do, and we're here to help you make the transformation. We're not doing this to or for you. You got to do it on your own, but we just provide you the steps that you need to do so.
I like that. Right.
Excellent.
You facilitate.
So much more to learn. We
Right.
didn't even get to
Absolutely.
talk about IV therapy and all
I know
that,
we
but,
didn't.
We'll have another opportunity.
We
I
will.
am sure.
We will. But we'll go to these commercial breaks, and then I think Jonathan with Tech Talk
Yes,
is next.
Tech Talk.
So yeah. Thank you so much.
I'm Trey Smith. I'm the co-president of Ivan Smith Furniture. It's family-owned operation since 1961. I will tell you that our trust level with Tony is really high, and he's done everything he said he was going to do. Plus, there's a book that I read. It's called How to Be a Fierce Competitor, and one of the chapters in there is Answer the Phone. And the whole premise of that chapter is to be available and to get things done. That's one thing that Tony embodies, is getting things done. So again, he does everything he said he's going to do plus some.
My name is Brett Jeffries. Charles White.
Latanya Lynch, Sally Potter. I have been a patient for about 6 months. They were very thorough at making sure that I was following up on my exercises.
The experience has been great. It's very much a family atmosphere. I actually recommended Joe and Jordan and their team multiple times.
I never thought that my chiropractor could help me with my asthma and allergies, and 4 or 5 other things they're helping me to live my best life. So this is 2024. The time for suffering and silence is over.
I'm Dr. Amanda Stanley, owner and supervisory psychologist.
I'm Adam Stanley, co-owner of Stanley Psychology. We chose to office in downtown historic Mansfield in order to better serve the community here.
So we are here to offer a variety of mental health services, including diagnostic evaluations and psychotherapy for individuals of all ages. With our practice expansions at Stanley Psychology, we have openings available to help you.
Give us a call, contact us via our social media channels or through our website, and let us help you with your mental health journey.
Welcome to Old Vine, Texas, a dream endeavor of Mansfield husband and wife, Eric and Emily Beyer. In their discovery of one of the most significant wine regions in the country, they decided to build Old Vine, Texas, with the goal and intent of encouraging people to visit the different wine regions within the state of Texas. Old Vine, Texas is located inside Ancora Event Center in historic downtown Mansfield. Visit their website or give them a call to plan your next visit with Old Vine, Texas.
Are you tired of mosquitoes turning your backyard into their own personal buffet? Say hello to Mosquito Shield, the ultimate defense against pesky invaders. But wait, we don't just stop at mosquitoes. Our add-on treatments target ticks, spiders, ants, and other annoying pests, keeping your yard safe and enjoyable all season long. More protection, more time outdoors, less bites, more backyard bliss. Call now, 214-897-3077, or visit moshield.com to schedule your treatment today. Mosquito Shield, more than mosquitoes, it's total peace of mind.
Hello, Mansfield. Jonathan Taylor here, your tailor-made technology advisor. And today we're going to talk about what it actually means to be a technology advisor. Because let's be honest, tech advisor sounds fancy and all, but a lot of people don't know whether I fix Wi-Fi or if I'm getting ready to fight off robots from the future. So let me break down what we do for small businesses, individuals, and large corporations. Let's say you accidentally click that link from the Nigerian prince and you caught a virus. well, I'm your guy. Or if you got a printer that won't print and you got to constantly reset it or sweet talk it, I've been there too. Or if you need a new laptop that you bought for Black Friday because it looked fast, I help with that as well. As a matter of fact, we do all of that. We help with virus removal, printer setup, and we set up new computers. And most importantly, we advise you on the right tech for your needs. So if you're a small business, we can definitely help with viruses and such. But it all starts with a free technology audit with businesses. This is where we look at the technology that they have, what they're paying for it, and most importantly, if it's working for them or not. And from there, we recommend smarter tools that help them grow. Let's take North Texas Behavioral Clinic in Midlothian, for instance. During the pandemic, they were scaling from 1 location to 4 really, really fast. My team and I, we were able to bring in a phone system, cloud-based phone system that connected to their EHR and their CRM system. So now their website, their billing, their phones, and their client systems are all talking to each other. The result, faster intake, shorter calls, and fewer missed appointments. So whether you're trying to streamline communication or if you're trying to save money, we're there to help. Even with Blue Mint Tie here in Midlothian, we were able to help them migrate from Google to Microsoft so that they could collaborate easier with teams across multiple locations. For large-scale projects such as enterprise or multi-building campuses, we could definitely help with them as well. Let's take Bethlehem Baptist Church, for instance. Recently, they were planning a large upgrade of their sound and video system to enhance their worship experience. My team and I, we were able to bring in our free technology audit and hold their hand through the entire process. We were able to bring in the right providers to provide the right tools and do the job right the first time, on and on budget. More specifically, we future-proofed their campus with new fiber optic cabling. We were able to install an SD-WAN system, and we installed managed switches, brought in our partners from AT&T, and gave them a new 1 gigabit internet line to help them move seamlessly throughout buildings. We created a secure guest network. This network allowed people on Sundays to be able to connect and enhance their worship experience. And so the result, we gave them blazing fast internet, seamless connectivity, and a modern worship experience supported by rock solid tech. So whether you're just trying to get your laptop to stop screaming at you, or if you're trying to connect multiple buildings across multiple states, I can help. We can help. Tailor-made technology advisors can help. If you have a tech topic you would like to discuss, or if you would like to be a tech guest, feel free to email us at techtalk@hellomansfield.com or click the link in the feed. This has been your Tech Talk with Tailor Made. See you next time. Are you looking to navigate technology with confidence? Are you exposed to unnecessary risks? Technology shouldn't be this hard. At Tailor Made Tech, we understand the unique challenges businesses face. Our tech advisors specialize in working closely with you. With Tailor Made, you'll have the support you need from implementation to ongoing maintenance. Contact Tailor Made Tech Advisors today for a free technology audit and discover the difference Tailor Made solutions can make for you.
I love photography. It gives me such joy, and it truly is such a passion to be able to tell somebody's story. My name is Heather Harvey, and I'm the owner of Heather Harvey Photography. I strive to create interactive sets. I want to capture authentic smiles. I want to truly tell your story. If you would like to work with us, check out our website, and I can't wait to tell your story.
So we had just introduced the new PTO benefit for volunteer time. I've been getting involved more and more with United Way, and I knew that they had day of caring this spring. Thought it was a great opportunity. So I actually helped with Carolyn Buckingham to organize our groups for today to get us out here using our new benefit. And I think it's a great way to just get out in the community, enjoy some nice weather, give back, spend time together as a team as well. So I think community involvement is important because, it's not just here to work, that we are part of a larger community. When we all come together and take care of our communities thrive and our people thrive.
Whether it was one generation ago or 7, more than likely as an American, an ancestor of yours took an extreme level of risk in order to create a better way of life for themselves, their family, and eventually you. Most families have a story to tell, at least one story. My family ended up here in Texas when their wagon broke down in Del Rio. The wagon train they were a part of continued westward, only to be completely massacred. I'm Rob Schultz, founder of Schultz Wealth. Our clients are entrepreneurs and business owners, the beneficiaries and true torchbearers of our American pioneer legacy. Our clients are not afraid of change. They are hopeful about the future, and they create wealth for themselves, their people, in this country through innovation, creativity, and hard work. Our job at Schultz Wealth is to help make sure it counts for something. If you're a successful business owner, let Schultz Wealth help you to the next level and beyond.
Mental health tips. My name is Morgan Brown. I'm a licensed therapist with Stanley Psychology, and today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite things, sleep. It's wonderful, isn't it? But specifically, how can we help your child get good sleep? Because if they're not sleeping well, guess who else isn't sleeping well? You. So what can we do to find out what would help your child specifically sleep the best? Because we know there are the general sleep rules, like keep electronics put away right before bed, making sure that their sleep environment is a cool temperature, it's dark, it's quiet, all that stuff. We know that stuff. But like I said, what can we do to make sure that we find the specifics of what works with your child? Well, we got to experiment a little bit. Now, don't freak out when I say experiment with your children. Hear me out for a second, okay? So what I want you to do is to keep a sleep journal. What's a sleep journal? I'm so glad you asked. A sleep journal is what it sounds like. You are keeping track of how much your child is sleeping, the quality of their sleep, and their bedtime routine. So here's what it's going to look like. So let's say your child typically goes to bed about 9 o'clock. Side note, you want to make sure that their bedtime and their wake up time is consistent, because we want to give their bodies an opportunity to learn what time it needs to start getting tired and what time it needs to start waking up. But it doesn't have that opportunity if we don't stay consistent with it. So generally speaking, we want to stay consistent with those times. So let's say your child typically goes to bed about 9 o'clock. So at 8 o'clock, you pull out that sleep journal and you start taking note of everything your child does in that hour leading up to bedtime. Do they take a shower? Are they running around and playing? Are they playing with blocks? Are they watching TV? Are they reading books? So you start writing all that stuff down. And then you write down what time they actually go to bed. So like what time are they tucked into bed, lights out, you're closing that door? What time? So you write that down. And then you write down like what their sleep environment is like. So is there a sound machine on? Is there music playing in the background? Is there something on the TV? So you write that stuff down too. Then you're going to put that sleep journal away and you're going to get it back out in the morning and you're going to write down what time they wake up. So then you have a good idea of how many hours of sleep they got. And then you're going to ask them how they slept. Did they wake up a few times during the night? Were they able to go back to sleep? Do they still feel sleepy? Are they feeling pretty good? So you're going to get their sleep quality. And then you're going to have a lot of information for that day. Well, if you keep that going for a good week or two, you're going to have a lot, because here's where the experimenting comes in. The next night, you're going to change one thing in their sleep routine. So let's say they have a sound machine that's on. Well, maybe on night 2, you turn that sound machine off and you just see what happens. So you take notes just like you did the first night, but that sound machine is off. But then the third night, you're going to turn that sound machine back on, but you're going to change something else. So maybe instead of watching TV, they're reading a book instead before bed. So you're going to change that and you're going to take all the notes. So you see where I'm going here. Because then on the fourth night, you're going to have them do their regular activity, but you're going to change something else. So then, like I said, over the course of that 1 to 2 weeks, you're going to have a lot of information. Now, what do you do with it? Where you're going to look at those nights when they got the best sleep. What activities were they doing before bed? Did they have a snack? What was going on in their sleep environment? You're going to look at that and you're going to put it all together on the things they did on those best nights of sleep. You're going to put it together and you're going to iron out their ideal bedtime routine. And once you find that ideal bedtime routine, well, like I said before, we're going to stay consistent with it, because if it works, it works. So hopefully this can help your child get some good rest. And hey, even if you don't have kids, or if you do have kids, but you need some help with sleep yourself, take notes, because this can help you too. Well, that's all I have for you today. Hopefully this helps you and your kiddos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Hi, I'm Haley. I'm with Confident Skin by Haley. What makes my surfaces unique is that I have a hydrodermabrasion treatment. I offer oxygen infusion. I also have LED light therapy, and I do have some anti-aging treatments we can do. So if you're someone who's getting ready for an event or a special occasion and you want that glow, you want that radiance, you want to bring that life back to the skin, feel free to book a hydrodermabrasion treatment. So with all of my treatments, I offer pharmaceutical grade products that have natural botanicals. I also have a line that is meant more for acne, because I am an acne specialist.
When it comes to your high-value product transportation needs, CRST's Specialized Solutions team handles things differently. End-to-end customer care, experienced driving teams, and meticulous attention to every detail. We know the value of your products, and we work tirelessly to earn your trust by delivering them to their destination on time and damage-free every time. Because when it matters to you, it matters to us. CRST's Specialized Solutions team. We handle high-value things differently.
Welcome to Old Vine, Texas, a dream endeavor of Mansfield husband and wife, Eric and Emily Byard. In their discovery of one of the most significant wine regions in the country, they decided to build Old Vine, Texas, with the goal and intent of encouraging people to visit the different wine regions within the state of Texas. Old Vine, Texas is located inside Ancora Event Center in historic downtown Mansfield. Visit their website or give them a call to plan your next visit with Old Vine, Texas.
At Secured Moving Company, we are more than just movers. We offer a full range of services to meet all of your needs. Don't end up being one of those people that didn't choose Secured Moving Company for their moving experience. By choosing Secured Moving, we promise a stress-free moving experience with our dedicated team who handles every detail with care and professionalism. Give us a call or go to our website so you can rest assured with Secured for your moving experience.
When people ask me, what's your favorite? Everything is amazing. Whether it's steak, whether it's seafood. The seafood here is amazing. We're very lucky to have some of the finest chefs, management. Our server team is among some of the best out there.
Welcome back, Hello Mansfield. I'm Damon,
And I'm Michelle.
and we're here to talk about the basics, repellent reality check, and some of the DIY stuff that a lot of people do, and the DIY they do some of the things they do too as well.
Well, you know why they do.
Well, they're trying to get rid of mosquitoes,
Yeah.
and everybody thinks that I can do it myself.
Yeah, I mean, but the reality is, right? If you need an electrician, you hire an electrician. If you need someone to repair your foundation, you hire a company to do that. So I don't understand why folks would try so many gimmicks to kill the mosquitoes in their backyard.
That's right. So we're going to talk about some of those. And some of those, let's start off with some of the repellents that a lot of people use. And some of those are like essential oils.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of companies that manufacture them. A lot of different places, they call them all natural alternatives to the ever-present DEET that is everywhere. And some people react badly to DEET, some don't. It's just a matter of figuring out what you want to work with. But the essential oils can work for a brief period of time. But
They can. Well, I mean, we use essential oils in
we
our
use essential
proprietary
oils in our
blend.
product, but it's a very specific blend of 5 essential oils directly related to scientifically analyzed data that shows that it does repel mosquitoes.
Yeah.
And some of these others may not be so good,
They may not, but I don't know.
but you constantly have to keep reapplying them all the time for them to continue to work. We're not saying they don't work, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
got to
yeah.
keep reapplying them.
All right. So we have essential oils. We also have the citronella candles. Remember, before we owned Mosquito Shield, we always had tiki torches and citronella candles all over our patio.
Oh, we did. And I actually had them stored in the backyard, and I watched my tiki torches rot away.
They rotted away, and our citronella candles melted.
And disappeared eventually.
Yep, they did.
And they wound
actually
up
did.
going to, unfortunately, the landfill somewhere.
Yeah, they did. They did. But you know, you light it up.
Oh,
and
yeah. And it works really well as long as the wind isn't blowing real bad.
And in that
Very
little
small
area,
confined
right?
space.
You can't walk away from the candle.
No, you can't. You have to be right in around it.
Yeah.
And if you do have any wind, it's going to blow out, and it can be a hassle getting it relit or keeping it lit. And so, and then some people don't really care for the smell all that much.
No.
So
Yeah.
there's-
But they do make some pretty cute citronella candles today.
they do.
They
They've
do.
got them in all kinds of shapes and
They do,
sizes.
and colors. However, going back to, they only work where they are.
That's right.
And the tiki torches.
And there's some other things too, as well, like mosquito coils. I can remember them as a kid growing up and going to this will date me too,
I know
Just
that's in the olden
talking
days.
about it. But going to the drive-in theater, you used to buy the little mosquito coil and put it in your car with your windows down, and you'd light it up, and you'd sit in there in a smoke-filled car. Yeah, so we went
So
to
is that what you lit up? Was a mosquito coil at the drive-in?
well, there.
Or is
That's
that what you told your mom?
no, that was a mosquito coil. No, it's a mosquito coil. And what's great about those are, not so great about them, is they do work in really confined spaces pretty well.
Yeah.
Outside of it, in a car, they work pretty good.
Yeah.
The only drawback to it is you're inhaling all that smoke because it's going up into the air.
Yeah.
You're
Up in
not-
smoke. There you go.
Yeah. Well, I could have been there. Yeah, no, but
We're
never
not
mind.
going there.
We're not going there. But anyway, so mosquito coils. My son-in-law uses them all the time on his back porch.
Yeah.
And they don't work very well because the wind blows through there and all that smoke goes somewhere else.
Yeah,
And so
he
they're
needs mosquito shield. What's up with that?
well,
I don't
where
know.
he's at, they don't have it yet.
Got it.
But
You're
someday
you're absolutely right. They don't.
they don't.
Okay, dryer sheets. Have you heard of that? People putting dryer sheets in their pockets.
Yeah, it was some kind of hack on the internet that, there's nothing that's been done to prove that they actually work, and you walk around smelling like laundry all the time, so beyond that, I don't know much about dryer sheets, but it seems to be a real popular thing on social media.
But
However,
there's no science behind it.
there's no science behind it.
Yeah.
And then there's such things as vinegar and garlic spray, both of which have a smelly reputation. We used to use garlic oil in our
Product. Yeah.
in our product because it does. It repels mosquitoes. The only problem is the stuff that's available on the market today is really super smelly and it hangs around. And a lot of people don't like sitting around with all that garlic smell all the time. So
Well, unless it's yummy garlic bread.
yeah, well, garlic bread's a great thing, or your best spaghetti sauce or whatever it happens.
it's also inconsistent in the manufacturing of it.
Right, and you never know exactly what concentrations you're getting, and so it's kind of it's a real shot in the dark, so to speak.
It is. Okay, so then what can folks do? What can folks in the audience do?
Well, the most important thing is look at your environment. Okay, so if you're out there and you're in your backyard and you've got piles of leaves and piles of branches stowed somewhere on your property, guess what? Mosquitoes are going to hang out there.
Absolutely.
So get rid of those. Keep your yard cut and keep it as low as possible, because if you've got a lot of weeds in your yard, they're going to hide out there too. And it's perfect habitat for mosquitoes.
Okay, here's what I thought you were going to say. So all that's correct. But
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say call Mosquito Shield.
Well, bottom line is that's what you want to do. And it's a great idea. And we have some great opportunities for you if you happen to mention Hello Mansfield, which I think will be coming up here in a little bit.
Yeah.
But we would love to hear from you. And if you have a problem, or if you're having a special event, somebody's getting married, graduation season still running around, give us a call and we'll come out and give you a quote.
Yep, absolutely. And so what we will do is we will come out to Damon's Point and treat your yard every 10 to 17 days. That's basically every other week. And we will create a barrier around your yard so that the mosquitoes can't get in. Our technicians, when they come out, they're going to spray the perimeter of your backyard, your front yard, the eaves of your home, underneath your trees, as well as your shrubs and bushes, patios, porches, all those dark places that mosquitoes
That they like to hang out in.
They love to hide out during the day. And again, we're treating your yard basically every other week with our proprietary product blend. That does include some essential oils.
It does.
Yeah.
In very specific amounts.
That's right. So give us a call at 214-897-3077, or you can check out moshield.com, enter your zip code in, and we'll be out to treat your yard and help you enjoy it.
Hi, my name is Heather Harvey, and I'm the owner of Heather Harvey Photography. Every time a client walks into my studio, I want their experience to be like none other. I strive for each one of my clients to have their own unique, memorable experience. And it truly is such a passion to be able to tell somebody's story, to be able to go into some of their personal journeys, whether they're having a baby, their family is growing, or their little one has grown up and it is their last year of high school and they're moving on to the next part of their journey.
We specialize more in the insurance claims. So when you have storm damage that comes through, obviously hail, wind, tornadoes, we come out, we take a look at everything on the roof. There's a lot more that can get damaged than just the roof. There's gutters, there's windows, there's fence, there's decks. Come with Viridian Roofing and Construction. We've been in the industry for over 35 years. I'm the owner. When you call us, you get to deal directly with me. We come out and do a free property inspection and evaluation, and we're going to get out to see you very quickly.
Hi, I'm Andrea. Andy Mac, Candy Shack. We have
Welcome back. So, Mike, that was I learned a lot.
You know what? I did too. And it's more information that we're going to have to gather. But
We
it was
are.
good.
Yeah.
It was good. Now, listen, I know we're getting ready to close this up,
We
but
are.
you know what's coming up Sunday, right?
It's Father's Day.
I'm so glad you remember.
It's
My God,
Father's Day.
everybody remembers Mother's Day.
No, I remember Father's Day.
Well, good. I'm excited about it,
Are
and
you?
Lisa does as well. But a lot of
What are
people
y'all
just
gonna
kind of, I want to go and get me some. I always like going to great restaurants.
Do you like, see, he doesn't like to go to a great restaurant. He just makes it super hard for me to figure out what to do.
Well, make him cook.
But he's not my father.
Yeah.
So
I know you're right. That's funny.
he tells me that on Mother's Day. He
Yeah.
goes, "You're not my mother."
There you go. There you go. There you go.
So, but one more thing. So I
Sure.
have a full moon sound bath at Old Vine, Texas, Thursday night.
Okay.
It's at 8:30. It's outside. There's wine. It's a full moon. It's a sound bath. So that means crystal
tell me
singing
about it.
bowls, right? There's no water
Oh,
involved.
okay.
It's just crystal singing bowls, a little meditation. It's going to
That's
be a fun
cool.
night. I think there was 3 spots left.
Okay.
So if you're interested, you
Yeah,
go to the
go-
website,
Go
sunshineyogashack.com.
play the sound bowl.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Say that
Plug-
again. I'm sorry.
sunshineyogashack.com.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, listen, we don't ever say goodbye.
We say, hello,
Mansfield.
Mansfield.
Y'all make it a great week, and we'll see you next time.